Assalamu alaikum dear students. In this lecture I am going to talk about geometrical figures. Uh, Geometrical figures which is the fourth chapter of basic civil engineering drawing. First of all we read introduction of the geometrical figures. Engineering requires a variety of figures. Basically these figures can be divided into two parts. Number one is plane geometrical figures. Number two is solid geometrical figures or shape. Uh, Plane geometrical figures have two dimensions, such as and width and height, etc. Plane geometrical shapes include points, lines, angles, triangles, squares, polygons, and circles, etc. Uh, Solid geometrical figures have three dimensions, such as length, width, and height. The figures of the visible shapes, objects in the universe contain these basic figures, or different from them is a collection of shapes. Like if you look at a brick, every corner of it has a point. They have a line on each side and a rectangle on each face. While full break is a prism, similarly a cone is a pyramid and a ball is a sphere. Second topic is plane geometrical figures or shapes. Uh, Number one is point. What is point? A point that is not measured is called a point. Second is line. The path connecting the two points is called the line. All geometrical shapes are made up of lines and points. There are many types of lines. Mean object line, construction line, dotted line, center line, break line, section line, cutting plane line, dimension or extension line, etc. Mm. Some of them are applied lightly and some are applied darkly. The light or dark line is called weight of line. Uh, Dark lines are drawn with an HB or H pencil, while uh, light line are drawn with a 3H or 4H pencil. The drawing is first drawn with a lightweight pencil and later completed with the heavyweight pencil. Next is angle. An angle is found by joining two straight lines. Mm, Types of angle. Uh, Number one, acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle, reflex angle, uh, adjacent angle, complement angle, supplement angle. Next is a triangle. A shape surrounding by three straight lines is called a triangle, and each of its letter is called a square. The sum of the interior angle of each type of triangle is 180 degree. Next is square. A shape surrounding by four straight lines uh, is called a square. Uh, Types of square is rectangle, square, uh, parallelogram, rhombus, uh, etc. Next is a polygon. A shape surrounding by more than four straight lines is called a polygon. Polygons with all sides and angles equal are called regular polygons. The type of polygons is determined by the number of sides, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, etc. Number 7 is circle. A circle is a plane set of all these points which are equidistant di- uh, distant from a specific point, and this point is called the center. It can also be defined as if a point it rotated around a certain point in such a way that the distance between the points is always equal, then the path formed by the rotation of that point is called a circle, and this particular point is called the center of the circle. Next is solid geometrical figures. Number one, prism. Uh, sorry, Definition of solid geometrical figures. Geometrical shapes in which three measurements are expressed are called solid geometrical shapes. These shapes include length, width, and height. They can be divided into two parts. Further two parts. Uh, Number one is prism. Number two is pyramid. Number one, prism. A solid geometrical shape in which two identical and same size plane geometrical shapes are spaced apart, as the triangular prism will have the same triangular on both sides. The square will be the same size square on both sides of the prism. This prism can be vertical or oblique. A circular prism is also called a cylinder. Next, pyramid. A solid shape of geometrical that has a same simple shape of geometry on one side, such as a triangular, square, circle, etc., and a point formed on the other side is called a cone. Different type of cone are also named after the shape formed on the base. For example, if the base is made of a triangular cone, if the shape is mm, sorry. Uh, a solid shapes of geometry that has a simple shape of geometry on one side, such as a triangular, square, circle, etc., and a point formed on the other side is called a pyramid. Uh, Different type of pyramids are also named after the shape formed on the base. For example, if the base is made of a triangular pyramid, if the shape is rectangular, is it is called a rectangular pyramid. If there is a circle on the bottom, such as a shape is called if there is a circle on the bottom, such a shape is called a cone. The cut of conical shape is called frustum. Chapter is end. Thank you so much.